Hey guys, this is going to be a super short video. I've just got my 500 win cape at LMS, which I'm super hyped about. I did it in 952 games. Basically, this is just going to quickly talk about the various helmets, the various tank legs, and then the ones that you can get, or the staffs that you can get in the game. And the reason I want to talk about this is I've had a few questions about which ones I should choose and why. So we'll start with helmets first. The cape doesn't give any bonuses, so I'm just going to leave it on to flex, or just because I just first got it and I'm kind of hyped about it. So the first thing is the helm of Knot, and as you can see, it gives +3 melee strength bonus. It also gives you the best magic defense bonus out of all of the helmets, but it gives you fairly weak defense bonuses elsewhere. It also doesn't give you any negative attack bonuses, whereas all the other helmets do. So if you want to play offensively and you don't think you're going to need to tank at all, this is the helmet for you. And if you want to do a helm switch, you want to switch into this when you're attacking. The second helmet is the Darox helmet, and this actually has some negative attack bonuses, but the least negative attack bonuses out of all of the Barry's helmets. It also has the worst defensive bonuses as well, and no strength bonus. So actually, I would probably not pick this up over the Helm of Neats. I think you probably should, but I wouldn't just for the attack bonuses. I don't think the +10 is particularly useful. Then the next one is Verax helmet. So I actually, before looking into it, thought this was the worst helmet because I know that Verax gives prayer bonus, and I thought that there would be a trade-off in comparison to that. But as you can see, it has more negative, double the negative attack bonuses of the Darek helmet, -6 and -2, which is minimal to be honest. Has no negative magic defense bonus, which is a plus, and it's got straight 50s for the rest of the defensive bonuses. So it's better than a Darek's helmet in my opinion. Then you've got the Thorax helmet, which is probably the thing that I would choose every time I get it. And actually, there really isn't that much of a difference. I thought there was more of a difference than there is. So the difference is that it gives -1 magic defense, but it gives some range defense. There's no difference in melee defensive bonuses. And the Thorax helmet and the Guffin's helmet are basically the same thing. So hopefully with this information you can make a decision for which one you want to pick for which circumstance yourself. I usually go with a Torax or Guffin's helmet over everything, and I don't do a helmet takeoff, even though maybe I could. I just don't bother with it. And to be honest, I usually go with Guffin's just for the flex bonus. So now onto the wands. The Staff of the Dead is much worse, +17 defense and attack bonus, and the same magic damage bonus. It's much worse than the Kodai one, so I would always pick the Kodai one. The only benefit of a Staff of the Dead, in my opinion, is the spec bar, because it allows you to one tick um, off of the staff. And if you're unfamiliar with what one ticking is, because you have a spec bar, when you switch your item, you don't need to wait for the spec bar to load. So watch, if I don't have a spec bar right now, and I click into that, I have to wait for the spec bar to appear, which will actually delay you if you're fighting someone who's really good. Um, and what is that PM? If you're fighting someone that's really good and you need to have, that basically that one tick to catch them off prayer. So I would recommend the Kodai wand. The Zuriel staff, obviously I can't show you that, but I think it has worse attack bonuses than the Kodai wand, but it gives you an advantage if you're blood barraging. I think it helps your accuracy with blood barrage. I'm not sure about that though, but I'd always choose the Kodai over the Staff of the Dead. So next we go on to the tank legs. So first of all, you have the Bandos Tacits, and this is worse defense bonuses in terms of melee, but it's got a better range bonus. I think it offers the best range bonus protection. Yeah, it does out of all of the tank legs. Although it's only by one off Torax and Darox legs. Torax and Darox legs are exactly the same. There's literally no difference. So it's just preference of which one you want out of those two. It also gives melee strength bonus, which is a plus, and it gives the same magic defense of -4. So in comparison, the Verax, so this gives no negative mage defense bonus, but obviously the trade-off is your range defense. Interestingly, all of the Barrow's legs have the same defense bonus for 3 melee attack styles, so it's purely range defense. So I personally would choose Darroch plate legs and Torag's plate legs, but I wouldn't be that bothered to be honest. And if I was going for an offensive setup, like I had an Infernal Cape and maybe like a DDS or something like that, or I just had good strength bonus or a KO weapon, then I would use the Bandos Tassets. But to be honest, if you want to be consistent and consistently win, I think that you should always choose tank legs, and the one that I would go for is the Torag or the Darroch helmet. Darroch legs rather. Hopefully this has been a useful little bit of information for you. I will be uploading a commentary later today, but I just wanted to get this out there because otherwise I wouldn't do it, and I know a lot of people have asked for this. To those of you that have seen my Reddit post about getting 500 wins and you're now watching the video because of that, hi, welcome to the channel. Thanks for subscribing for those of you that have, and I'll be posting more commentaries soon. Cheers, bye.